What's going on, ladies, gentlemen, and all other species out there? It is Geek Out with Games Out, back at you with another Team GOWGO Wrestling podcast. It is so good to be back. We are here recording via Skype with all the pro wrestling news, juiciness, and wackiness. I'm one of your hosts, Blitzball Champ. And joining me on the other line via Skype, my bro, Hollywood Cinema. What's going on?
Nothing.
Your day been good so far?
Pretty good. I tell my story now. Okay. So
Ooh, do share, do share.
I got a 4K TV from my lovely wife, beautiful nightmare. But when I went to plug it in, I didn't get a chance to really turn it on. I had to go do stuff. I had to make an errand. I got back. We had to leave basically almost as soon as I got back home. She got off work. We had to go someplace. We didn't get back till like late last night.
Okay.
And this time I set up the TV and I plugged it up. It was ready to go. I just hadn't turned the actual power button on. So I turned the power button on right before we go to sleep. And lo, do I see there are cracks along the top. Just crack, 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 crack. No screen. I turn it off and I'm like, okay.
Oh, no.
Hopefully that's not what I think it is. I turn it back on, still crack, 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 crack. I'm like, oh, well, this TV is just not going to work. The screen's broken. So Emily gets very upset. She talks to the people. We sent it this morning. We sent it back. I sent it back with her friend Jamie, or with our friend Jamie, and then we proceeded to. I was given a budget that I could go buy. This will be getting a refund for the TV. I could buy another TV today.
Okay.
So today, what I spent this morning doing was getting a new TV.
Nice.
Another 4K 55-inch. Now, for 2 seconds, if a 65-inch would have been within the budget I was given, I would have had a 65-inch here today. But we have a 55-inch 4K Ultra HD. I'm digging it. Philips is good. It's a smart TV.
Okay.
Also, when I was at the Walmart, there was something else in the cabinet that I instantly was like, I have to have that now, because if I don't jump on it now, I'm always going to think about it. And I had to do a thing. I had to do a thing.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
So I got a TV and the SNES Classic today.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good day. It's been a good day so far. Except for my Amazon Kindle, Fire Stick, won't connect to my damn network for some reason, and I can't play WWE Network while we're talking. It's getting on my nerves. But soon I'll be able to do that in the bedroom, and you can see my California flag. Although I do want a Carolina flag, actually. Now to say that. Good things to ask for next Christmas.
I have 3 good things.
Okay.
Number 1, my mother's birthday is coming up January 7th.
Nice.
And I'm getting her a new tablet.
Very nice.
Yes. She's had a POC for quite a while, so I got her something a little more on the legit side.
Okay, what the F, Denver? Denver, knock it the frick off, man.
Another part of that is I actually, quote unquote, sort of kind of got it through my job.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So.
Or you sort of kind of get it from through your job.
Yeah. Which I did not originally expect or think that could possibly happen, but it happened. So I can't go into too many details, but it's legit.
Nice.
Secondly, my Carolina Panthers are once again in the playoffs.
Our Carolina Panthers, you jackass.
Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game.
I said our. I am also a Carolina Panthers fan. What are you talking about?
Wait, I thought you were like Oh no, that was Celtics. Never mind.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, I like the
NBA.
Steelers, but that's just the other
Gotcha.
division.
But yeah, can't believe like in the years that Cam
Denver's
has
coming.
debuted, after
Hmm.
his first two seasons, he has been in the playoffs. Like I think he only missed the playoffs like three of his seasons. All the rest he's been in the playoffs. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
I mean, the Panthers have been not so great, but not that bad a lot of the time. He's been there.
Yeah. And the third piece of news was, dang it, what was my third piece of news? Crap. I thought I had a third piece.
Mm.
Oh, so of course the NXT
Hmm.
live show is coming up. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So I'm definitely very, very excited for that.
I would think so.
And front row,
Mm. Oh
front
yes.
row indeed. So definitely looking forward to that. And crap, I totally forgot what that third piece of news was. It'll probably come back to me. But anyway, dude, it is December 29th. It's about to be
Mhm.
the end of 2017, about to usher into 2018.
Oh yeah.
But we still have a lot to talk about that took place this year, just before we go into 2018.
Couple things that I remember.
So let's go ahead and get started. So, of course, one of the things that we discussed in our last broadcast was, of course, the mixed match challenge. So, I don't think there hasn't been any word
SmackDown, no.
on created teams yet, have there?
Just the Raw ones.
Just the Raw ones. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't,
Hmm.
I don't know what's I don't know why SmackDown is
Well, they had a
idle.
video where they were teasing it, so I don't know why they're still waiting.
Yeah, I mean,
They were teasing like, "Who would be my?" Charlie's like, "Who would be my partner?" Yada yada yada.
yeah, it was weird. It was really really weird.
Hmm.
But couldn't have been any more weirder than Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan as new Raw Tag Team Champions.
I mean, it's only as weird as in there is an injury and things had to be adjusted.
This is why can't American Alpha just get back together? Why do they have to screw that whole thing up?
I don't know why they screwed up American Alpha. They had it. They could have had them team with Angle, and then had it revealed if they wanted to that Jason Jordan was that. But nope.
It just
Because you know how good that would have been if they had like subverted your expectations. Like the whole time you're thinking it's going to be Chad Gable, but then it's being Jason Jordan. And he turns heel. Like, come on.
I mean, they were SmackDown Tag Champions, which I mean, I admit was too quick. But it's like, dang, after all that, then it's like that's the direction they go. It's just, oh my god, it's freaking stupid.
Yeah, very dumb.
I just, yeah. But it'll be interesting to see how long this lasts.
Oh yeah, probably not long.
And it's such a bummer because, as you had mentioned, the direction they had to go, via the, injury that last went on with Shield member Dean Ambrose, which, looking at it, it is a torn tricep tendon that happened on the December Oh no. December 25th was when it was confirmed. It was the what? The show before that
Mm.
that it happened. And
The one that he just come back from vacation.
yeah. And then apparently it was announced that he'll be out for 9 months.
Yeah, he's gonna be out for a while.
It's kind of a bummer because like the whole idea before was just, the Shield making a big comeback, and realistically, I think since they came back together,
It hasn't been very great. It hasn't been good. It hasn't been that good.
I
They
think
kind of the injuries have kind of screwed them up.
right.
It's already kind. I think it's cursed. They need to stop it because like as soon as they decided to do it again, people started getting sick. People start getting injured. It's like it's not time. Like it wasn't time for it. But they needed to put them together with Rain, so he stopped getting booed.
Cuz I liked how like so long ago how they did the teases and everything, and
Yeah,
gave folks hope. But if I remember correctly, I only remember seeing like two wrestling matches with all three members.
there's only been two.
One was against the New Day, and the other
Mm-hmm.
one was the Tribute to the Troops show.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
So it's like it has not really been a good comeback for the
Nope.
Shield. So
I didn't expect it to be honest with you. There was just not there was nothing organic about it. It felt like they were just doing it just as a ploy.
well, I mean, dang. I hope Dean Ambrose gets well soon, but
Oh, that's
not
great. Yeah,
9 months. That's
but
jeez.
sometimes they do over exaggerate the amount of time they're going to be out so they can surprise come back.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. If that's the case, he won't even be back in time for WrestleMania.
Mm.
Dang, that sucks. But hopefully he can get well soon.
Hmm.
But just and I really liked how my girl, my main squeeze, well, in my dreams,
Oh boy.
Asuka kicked Alexa Bliss's head off,
Yeah, it was kind of a heel tactic, but okay.
and you know to actually see little Miss Blissy with fear in her eyes was like sweet music to my ears.
Oh boy. You're creeping me out right now. You're creeping me out.
But Asuka declares for the women's Royal Rumble, which let's be real, she's the favorite to win it.
Well, obviously.
But it'll be interesting to see what all develops as it pushes towards the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, true.
Um, let's see. But it's really interesting also to see because which kind of leads me into the next injury discussion. So, I believe it was during a house show that Paige, the leader of Absolution, took a nasty fall. I believe that's what happened. Took a nasty fall, and she got up and walked away under her own power. But yeah, suffered an injury, and it sucks because it hadn't been that long ago that she came back.
She's been like that like a month.
Yeah, exactly. And the leader's down. I don't know when she'll be able to return, but I'm sure it'll be a few months.
And it'll probably messed up a few ideas.
So that just leaves, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. And where do you go from there with that group?
I mean, you just have them attack people. If Paige is well enough to be able to stand on her own, and just not take bumps, you can have out of the ring segments where they do Paige standing in the middle of the hallway, and the other two pounce on them. Like that you can do stuff and protect that whole situation if she's able to stand and able to talk. Because just think
Well,
about it. Think about no, just think about when DX first started, and oh no, when Triple H won the European Championship, right when he was a DX, and he got
okay.
injured, and it was either him or somebody else riding around in that damn little scooter, being real annoying, but they were still on TV. That's how you do that. You have to keep them on TV, whether by hook or by crook. Set her up in a room and just have her talk to them. Like just like you can have them just attack in smarter ways and just more like stick and move kind of things to protect the fact that she's hurt.
So pretty much have her bark all the orders.
Yeah, I mean, to do what she does now anyway. You know.
Here's the thing with that though, like, and I want to take it back to when all three of them attacked Asuka.
Yeah.
That made it look legit. The fact that three ladies taking on a big dog, and now that it's just the two of them, if they were to do that, it just would not look.
Why is that? Like this, I mean, there's been plenty of moments where, like the one with Alicia Fox, where it's just those two beating her up, and she doesn't touch her at all, is very effective.
No, but like Alicia Fox compared to Asuka though.
But Oscar, who gives a shit about Oscar? She's not involved in this.
I'm saying if they were to go
They're
that.
literally like, they have literally ignored the fact that Oscar thing happened. There was no interaction with that broad. She had just been positioned to be like, okay, yeah, you can be in the Royal Rumble. So you continue to just feed through all these broads that nobody knows or cares about. We're gonna take these with the other ones. Like that's why you pay. Like they're absolutely gonna pair Absolution with like Sasha and Bailey, not Asuka. No, 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 no.
You think
That's
so?
not even. Oh God, no. Like there's no reason to pair them with Asuka. Asuka gives them nothing.
And I get.
They gain nothing by being in a program with her. They only can fail. It only ruins them if they get that. Like
I see
it's
what
the
you're
worst
saying.
possible idea
I see what you're saying.
because they're going to have them feed. I mean, it's just like it's like building. Okay, it's like building the League of Nations or whatever that the Sheamus thing was, and then feeding them all to Roman Reigns by himself.
Right.
That was
Right.
insane. They instantly ruined that group just because Roman was able to destroy all of them. John
Mm-hmm.
Cena and Nexus. You do not feed your stables to one singular wrestler. That kills them. It kills them. They literally, you can't come back from getting embarrassed by one person when you have the numbers.
Yeah, that's definitely understandable.
The only reason they even got protected in the thing with Asuka is because the rest of the women came out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, because the numbers game took over, but like that's what it's supposed to do. Like a numbers game has to take over, or they're useless.
But I must say that was quite, an epic moment, of course, Stephanie announcing, the women's Royal Rumble. So just, not only that, but just really, seeing another piece of history being made.
Yeah, I do wish they would stop making so much mention of it. Like we understand that there's never been a women's Royal Rumble.
Right.
Like the fact that it exists is going to exist in the first place is history making. You don't have to remind me and try to force it down my throat. I know it's history making. Everything is history making when it's the first time.
Yeah.
You
So
you, you announcing it is redundant.
so it's kind of like thank you, Captain Obvious, sort of
Yeah,
thing.
like you're being very redundant, and you're literally wasting TV time to reiterate it to me. And
Yeah.
TV time is precious.
Yeah. Very, very true. Very true. Um, let's see. Moving on, which I guess we might as well get to our third injury, which Hideo Itami, who just seems to
Oh well, you make it sound like he's injured.
no. It's just he let's be
Because
honest.
you said let's go to the next injury, and you say Hideo Itami, and I'm like, what?
I say that because he has not had a good WWE career. Let's be real.
Oh no, it's been garbage.
And I have so much hope for him because I followed him back in Pro Wrestling Noah and ROH. So it's like he's an international superstar, and just his WWE career just has not been good. Like with just the injuries and just has not been able to catch a break. And now, a veteran, the Brian Kendrick, after taking a GTS, suffered a, what was it, orbital bone?
Yes, orbital fracture,
Orbital
bone
fraction.
fracture.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Not good.
I had a feeling something was up. Like as he immediately grabbed his face
Oh
after
yeah.
taking that.
Corey Graves said it as soon as he got hit with it. He was like, "Oh, he's got a broken orbital bone."
Yeah, like he pretty much called it on the spot.
Yeah, he literally called on the spot. It was like, "Yeah, dude, he does."
And
That is bad.
and it sucks because the Brian Kendrick is a big heel on 205 Live aside from Enzo Amore. So I mean him and Jack Gallagher were had formed their alliance, and
They
now
really should have tag team championships on that damn show.
they should. I
It's just
mean,
the fact that they don't is just a waste of people's time and talents.
but I guess because it's a minor show.
It doesn't even matter. NXT has a tag team championship.
Yeah, but NXT has a broad array of talent.
You
205 Live
haven't.
is
205 Live is an hour, right?
yeah, but 205 Live is just cruiserweights. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's why it's a cruiserweight tag team championship. It's a weight class championship. What
I mean, I understand that. I'm just saying, like,
it gives people other than the two involved in the main championship something to do other than stand around and be ornaments.
I agree with you. Don't get me wrong. I do agree with you. I just don't see them actually pulling the trigger on that. I wish
they really need to.
they do. That's my whole concern is them possibly seeing 205 Live compared to other shows as like kind of a little minor show dedicated to just okay, you can see all your cruiserweight action here. You know what I mean?
And I feel like why would you even bother? Like because I can watch cruiserweight action on Monday Night Raw and get like what one more match.
I think just one
Match
match
than what I would
per
get on
Raw.
205 Live.
Yeah.
It usually is two. I thought it used to be two,
Oh,
but maybe it's down to one again. At one point, it was two. When it was Neville doing his thing, and then it would be like other ones doing stuff.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it would be like
Yeah.
two. I don't know what it is now, but I don't pay attention. I haven't really watched Raw and like regular in a while.
So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I do agree. They do need, to do a cruiserweight title, tag team titles,
Yeah, they really
in
is.
205
They need
Live.
something. Give them people something to do.
But just, but at least we know we got, Cedric Alexander that's going to be, have the opportunity to challenge for the cruiserweight title. So, which I guess you could kind of say, he is, the replacement of
Oh
Rich
God,
Swann.
yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, absolutely. The replacement.
I just really hope that he can get back on track, and whether there's a slim chance of him coming back to the WWE or just somewhere, but that whole character I guess is destroyed.
Oh, it's gone. It can't be used again.
Yeah. So oh, got a question for you while we're I just backtrack to the women's Royal Rumble. Do you see any possible surprise entrance?
Oh, if I'm only really expecting a couple: Trish Stratus, Ronda Rousey, and if Shayna Baszler beats Ember Moon, Ember Moon.
Okay.
Or Peyton Royce and Billy Kay.
Billy Kay. Okay. Um, I could see a couple of people. Um, Definitely Ronda Rousey. That I guess that seems to be, you know, a name that's kind of up in the air.
It's a match that doesn't have to do anything then.
Yeah, pretty much. Um, I was actually thinking possibly, I don't know, slim chance or big chance, Beth Phoenix.
Yeah, it could be.
Beth Phoenix would be nice. Um, you said Shayna Baszler or Ember Moon.
Ember Moon if Shayna Baszler beats her for the
Gotcha.
championship
Um,
before them.
but huh. So you could actually see Ember Moon losing the championship by that time?
Maybe. I mean, if you're gonna push Shayna Baszler to the moon, yeah,
But well, I guess we'll get to that once we go into NXT. But
you book her dominant, man. You have her come in and wreck shit. I mean, because they basically screwed themselves with Lars Sullivan, right? Because he came in super dominant, has no middle belt to hold, so he's
right.
just whooping dudes' asses for no reason. Because he
Yeah.
doesn't particularly seem like he's interested in the championship. There. I mean, that's kind of the problem with not having a mid championship. It becomes a question of, so why are you doing any of this? Why is your character doing anything? Like, why are
Yeah.
you here? If you have nothing to fight for, why are you putting your body on the line if you don't seem interested in championship gold?
Well, I mean,
It's like what's your driving force? And if you don't have one, you're just going to be like, okay, whatever. But everybody who's somebody, you can tell, you can explain them to people where it's like, oh yeah, this he's going for the Intercontinental Championship or the WWE Championship or this that or they're going for the Tag Team Championships, right? Or or it's just you have to have something to go for.
yeah. And I
Like Jinder
guess
Mahal going for the United States Championship is the best idea for that character. He needs to go for the United States Championship. He should want that championship. That should have been what was happening in the first place, but they screwed that up.
and I guess maybe in like certain scenarios they do that with like some stars. And for example, I don't know if this is accurate or not, but didn't it back in Goldberg's early years,
hmm
didn't it take a good while before he got his first title shot?
I feel like it wasn't that long.
I thought it was a
It
good
it was like 100 and something wins. It wasn't like super, but he got a United States Championship win in between then. I thought because he was
uh,
United States champion before he was world champion. I could have sworn.
I have to look back at that, but
I could have sworn he was United States champion first before becoming world heavyweight champion.
you might be right actually.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like they had him out
Wait.
with a goal. He had a goal in mind, and
Well,
and he's probably the best example for having a goal. Who's next? Like I'm gonna run through everybody in here because I'm better than all of you.
yeah.
He still has a goal, and it ended
Yeah.
up being championship gold on the way because that's what you do when you're beating everyone in there. You go for gold. You can't just be beating up nobody.
It may be, it also could be like just a timing thing, to be honest with you. Because, I
Well,
mean,
that's ultimately what it always comes down to when you bring in people. I feel like you shouldn't bring them in if you don't have a space for people to get to know them. What's the
yeah.
point of bringing in Kurt Hawkins if he has nothing to do? He's just taking up TV time that could be used for somebody that you have something for.
Hmm.
Why? You like literally you could not pay him the couple $100,000 you're probably paying him and get a jobber from local town USA for about 5 grand.
Yeah.
Why would you continually do that? Like you're dumb. Like I think that's the problem with a lot of their decisions. I think a lot of their decisions are dumb. Like they just don't make sense. Like why have this person just eating up space, time, your bandwidth basically if you're literally going to do nothing with them.
Yeah.
You literally just have somebody on the books that you owe money to.
Which is never a good look.
No, why would you do that? Why is that a good idea? Why do you have Apollo Crews and Titus O'Neil if they're going to do nothing? If you literally have
Yeah.
nothing for them, why?
I'm still bummed out
Why are they there?
at my bro Apollo Crews because he's so athletically.
Oh, he's good as shit.
Yeah, like
But also has a symptom Jason Jordan has. He's a good looking dude that everything looks really easy for,
yeah,
and he's always friggin' smiling. Don't nobody want to see that shit.
and it sucks too because in NXT he was showcased a lot.
He was until he got beat by Baron Corbin like a bitch, and then didn't get any kind of retribution. They tanked Apollo Crews before he even got sent over. To be honest with you, to be
Yeah,
the real facts. When he lost to Baron Corbin, I was just like, okay.
and it
That's the way
sucks
going.
too because didn't that happen after he had a NXT title shot against Finn Balor?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And that
see
match
that's
got messed up because Baron Corbin came out and beat his ass.
yeah. So yeah, that just
And they just they fucked him up before they even got to it, man. They screwed him. They screwed him super fast because they seem to be higher on Baron Corbin for some reason, and chose him as the one that got the rub, and it has literally done nothing. They got him fighting for the United States Championship when ultimately he should have never lost it. They were just going to have Dolph Ziggler take the championship and then do the storyline with where he leaves. Because all he's going to do is just come back at Royal Rumble and probably mess up the match and then just take his belt back. Like it's so much extra shit that doesn't need to happen to get to a result you can get to just as easily without having to do all that.
yeah.
It's
You're right.
it's not an extra movement on their part all the time. It's the weirdest thing to me. Like they always do that. I don't get it.
And I guess I'll go ahead and mention this and get it out of the way because I don't know if you even care about this, but John Cena had a match with Elias.
Yep.
Moving on.
They were on Elias too, man. They're already doing it. Those rat bastards. There's so many chances just to make guys with one move. Okay, if Elias beats Roman Reigns when he has the Mr. Oz with him, that makes that guy. If he happens to beat John Cena on Monday Night Raw, that makes that guy. And what do? He's in good matches with both of them and still loses.
Yeah.
What's the point of any of this if you're not trying to make him a star? There is no reason to have him on your books.
Yeah, that much is
If you
true.
have no plans for him, you're wasting everybody's gas money and effort.
That's a lot of gas.
I know, right? Like, what?
That's a couple of tanks worth.
It just does not compute that is the way they run their business.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's just like, are you stupid? Like, are you just dumb and you need me to tell you that you're dumb? Like I just don't like. I have all this respect in the world for the company for what they do, but they make some of the dumbest choices. When it's obvious you should probably not make that choice because in the long run you're gonna fuck yourself. Letting John Cena beat Elias does nothing for John Cena. Nothing. It's just one of another long lines. Is he going to run the Royal Rumble? Is he going to win the Royal Rumble to go to the WrestleMania to face the champion? I doubt it.
Nah, I don't think
So
so.
why do you have him?
But it seems like now maybe eventually, he's maybe sort of ushering into that, Brock Lesnar treatment. Because I mean, how often these days do we see John Cena?
Because he's a busy guy.
So
it does nothing for WWE when he comes. What does it do when he comes back for a week?
I guess people get their John Cena love hate fix.
I don't feel like I ever hear about the ratings being crazy because John Cena has come back. I know the ratings aren't great whenever Roman Reigns has a championship because nobody gives a shit.
It's a love hate fix.
But it's weird. Like the John Cena thing, they tout. I don't feel like I ever see any reports that the ratings for episodes he's been on are up over what they were previous weeks. I just don't. I don't think there's a tangible reason as to why they make these choices. They make them because they're the ones they've been making for the past 15 to 20 years.
And Cena love the kids.
Yeah, he can love the kids, but he ain't got to be a focus.
Yeah, that's true.
He doesn't even need to be he doesn't need to be mid card. He needs to be just shoveled somewhere. Like he needs to be on his farewell tour where he's just there to help other guys.
Hmm.
Like, come on, man. Like you have to be self aware. I get John Cena's whole thing where he's like, oh, I'm here until somebody proves they need to be. Cena. I hate to break it to you, baby, but these dudes are doing this shit every week and you're not anymore. So they're doing it and they're proving themselves every week. You being an asshole and saying, "Oh, they got to prove it." Bitch, get the hell out the way. You are doing nothing but holding them up. You're an albatross in the middle of the friggin' road to roadblock them because you're an asshole. Like Cena has officially I've lost all enjoyment for Cena at this point because he's just an annoyance that keeps showing back up when things are starting to get picked up and going.
He's that
He's there to remind me that they don't know what they're doing. Okay.
he's that itch that you want to scratch off, but
He's the
keeps
no,
coming back.
he's a boil that you thought you popped and it gets refilled with pus again.
Ew, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah. He's the worst, man. Like he literally halts all development in any storyline he's ever thrust in or any character he's ever crossed paths with. What
Yeah,
happens to them?
it's pretty bad.
They get totally knocked off their train. It kills them. There's not the only superstar that was able to not have that happen to him that wasn't already established before he got to them was Edge.
Edge, okay.
Edge is the only one, and to be honest with you, was at the time.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's the thing. He was the Triple H of the time of that little mini era. He
Right,
was the new
right.
Triple H. He was the hot shit that was the thorn in everybody's side. That is the reason why you gave a shit about any John Cena program over that year that they kept fighting.
Because Edge was like what, 7-time world champion?
I think so, yeah. And that motherfucker was a tag team champion. He'd already made his bones in the tag team division, so everybody knew who he was. He had
Yeah,
made himself, and Cena could not stop that because ultimately
the
Edge
rated
was
R.
better. Edge was able to keep doing his thing.
Oh
Like they're
yeah.
like, but if you think about every other feud Cena had with anybody that was not already established and or credible, aka the Triple H's, the HBKs, the Kurt Angles, those guys were fine before they got to John Cena. John Cena wrestling anybody that wasn't already established, like he killed them.
Do you feel that if it wasn't for the neck injury, Edge would still be going?
Oh God, yeah. But he's got the same neck. He had the same neck injury that messed up Stone Cold and is messing up Sheamus right now.
Right. Yeah, that
Sheamus is
is a
still
good point.
going, but
Yeah.
he's saying F it, but he's getting like crazy rub downs every day too. So
And
he's
then
doing what he,
again, Edge's spear like brings in like opening to re-aggravate it because
yeah. You're running into somebody with your shoulder.
yeah, because I remember after the last spear he did, and I saw that I was like, oh yeah, that didn't look
Yeah,
good on the way
you're
down.
jostling yourself by running into a still object. What is that? My damn Kindle, my Fire TV. It's such a piece of shit. I hate it. But I haven't
But
plugged it.
let's see. Oh, what do you think about this whole Bray Wyatt and not broken but
Woken.
woken
Um,
Matt Hardy?
I I will say this. I like Matt Hardy a lot. I like broken Matt Hardy. I didn't care about the matches that were done during this, but watching the video here and there was fine.
Hmm.
It's comedic wrestling, and that's not really something I really give a shit about. Um, Ultimately, I will pay attention as long as it's interesting to me. I cannot speak for how long that will be. Um, because I know the WWE creative at this point, and anytime I get halfway excited about some shit, they're probably going to ruin it. They're probably either going to jump the gun and not let it build correctly, or they're just going to just butcher it. Because if you do this the way you should do this, you can save Bray Wyatt. You can
Hmm.
save him. You can save him by teaming him up with Woken Matt Hardy.
Okay, here's my thing with this.
Yeah.
I'll give the WWE two positives with this. One being the teases, the broken character teases that kind of led up to
Yeah.
this. Even ever since the Hardy Boys WrestleMania return,
Yeah.
there were teases of it. And secondly, just the WWE pulling the trigger to really embrace this persona. I mean, even though it's woken and not
It's
broken,
weird. It's real weird. It's a real weird character to do.
but it's one of those angles that outside the WWE has become very, very popular. I mean, even though
Oh,
for the longest time it kind of debuted on Impact Wrestling, then carried
yeah.
off into ROH for a bit, and now it's here on WWE. So I got to give WWE kudos for that. My main challenge to them is how are they going to keep the momentum of that and the storyline going? Because
Oh,
as you
they're not.
said, it could either go 6 feet under or it could blow up and be as big as it was on Impact Wrestling.
They need to team him with Bray Wyatt. If they team him with Bray Wyatt, ultimately kind of playing that kind of the same thing they did with the Bar, that could work. People would want to see that team winning tag team championships,
So,
right?
so,
And then the idea of Jeff coming back and there being like an issue.
so you would be more for that than like the whole
Oh
when
yeah.
Jeff Hardy comes back doing the whole Brother Nero angle.
I might do that, but that will be after like you deal with the possibility of like Bray Wyatt attacking him. Like you could even play it to the point. Like if I was doing it, I would literally have the whole storyline between Bray Wyatt and Woke and Matt Hardy, where they fight each other and then they become tag team. They win tag team championships and they maybe lose tag team championships, and then Jeff comes back.
I just don't.
And
I
well,
just don't think it makes sense to split the brothers though. And the reason
it
why
doesn't matter if they're together. To be honest with you, it doesn't matter if they're together. Jeff's more over by himself than he is just as a Hardy Boy.
I understand that, but I don't think they need to put them against each other. That's all I'm saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you tease the story of the idea that now that Bray Wyatt and Woke and Matt Hardy have made this bond, that maybe Jeff is like being laid out or they're finding him laid out in the middle of the arena places, and you think it's Bray Wyatt, and he's thinking it's Bray Wyatt, and maybe that causes some friction. But then you find out that it's just it could be not even be Jeff Hardy himself, but be like Brother Nero coming back to try to take over, try to break up the family, and then you can separate them. You can do whatever. Have be Willow. Who gives a shit? Like you can add. There's so many ways you can add intrigue to the three of those characters if you get them back and you decide to do that, because Jeff Hardy doesn't need to be with Matt Hardy at all. It can be totally separate.
Yeah.
He could just randomly run into him and he's like, "Oh, you're in the Enigma vessel. Oh, excellent. When Brother Nero's back, he lets me know." That kind of shit. Like it's so easy to do as an aside that it's not necessary to really fuck with that.
I can't see them bringing the Willow character unless this was
Oh,
non-PG.
they would. It would be something weird. It'd be something weird, like just him being weird with the white eyes or some shit. It would just. But I feel like you could have Jeff be the straight man in this situation, even, and then since he could stay the straight man and then just be like, yeah, that's my brother. I'm still hanging out with him, but we're just not. You could even set it up where they're fighting their tag team nemesis, and he's got his singles nemesis for Intercontinental Championship or some shit, or even WWE Championship, and then you have the 6-man tags with them. Like it makes it so.
Yeah, but yeah, it does get me interested to see how they decide to take this feud slash storyline just going forward. But the Woken Matt Hardy character is here, and I give WWE credit for pulling the trigger on that, and like you were saying, I really hope they don't bomb it, but you know how they are.
There's a real good chance they're gonna. So they love doing that.
So while we're on the last little bit for Raw, you said they had made the teams already for the Raw side of the mixed match challenge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you have that up?
No, I remember Asuka and Goldust, Nia Jax and Braun Strowman. Who's Bailey with? No, I don't remember.
Finn Balor?
I don't. think so. Maybe, probably, possibly, more than likely. Uh,
Okay. Dang, so Asuka did end up going with Gold Dust.
yeah.
Huh.
And I feel like, oh no, that's not what I'm thinking. Oh, let's not give me any of that.
Well, dang. Well, and they haven't announced.
The SmackDown ones, no.
Okay. So that's probably, who knows, they may start the new year off with that.
I mean, it said to premiere on the 16th of January, so
Right, right.
makes sense.
But oh, and let's see. What else was I thinking?
Oh dang.
Do you have anything else while I'm thinking for Raw?
No, dang. I just thought about it. We've been almost talking an hour. We haven't even got off of Raw. That's funny.
N-
No, I don't have anything.
don't have anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So we can move on to SmackDown.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. SmackDown. Hmm. Now, okay. Um Main thing with SmackDown, the United States Championship tournament. We know we have Jinder Mahal and Bobby Roode that
Yep.
have both advanced, which, oh man, they're really screwing up and burying Baron Corbin yet again.
I mean, they've effectively just said screw Baron Corbin. He had the championship for no reason. It should have been Bobby Roode that had the belt and then got beaten by Ziggler, but then that wouldn't have made sense since he beat Ziggler twice in a row. Oh
And then
man.
and then with Mahal beating Ty Dillinger, he's just been
Yeah, he's got
crickets.
nothing. He's got nothing.
Um, honestly, I'm really not on the whole Bludgeon Brothers. I just,
I think they're fine for what they are. They're dominant. They're just dominant heels. They just come in and wreck shit. And if they're not champions very soon, then what's the point?
I mean,
Is kind of my thing.
to me, it's just Luke Harper, Eric Rowan without being called the Wyatt family anymore. I mean, I don't see anything special, to be honest, but I mean, like you said, they're a heel tag team, and what the heck is up with now the Usos kind of portraying as faces?
Yeah, they've been faces for a little while now.
I just, I don't know why they're going that direction.
I mean, they get face reactions a lot of times just from their promos. So it's kind of, unless you're going to have them do heel stuff all the time, which they've kind of effectively given up on. Yeah.
But the whole penitentiary thing seemed convincing. Just with kind of how they carried themselves, it just seemed like very convincing, for them to be a heel team. But as you said, the Usos have always, like, really been over with the crowd. So, I mean, they could be heels or they can be faces.
I
But,
like them. They're good.
but, the New Day, or not the New Day, Rusev and Aiden English have really been gotten quite the crowd reception. The whole Rusev Day trend has really gotten over with the crowd.
Yeah,
And
I like Rusev Day. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm trying to get Aiden English because I want Rusev Day.
can you see them becoming
Tag Team Championship? I hope so
yeah?
because they're
Okay.
awesome.
You think anytime soon or probably will be a while?
Mm, who's the champion right now?
Uh, the Usos.
Okay. Yeah, they could beat the Usos. He's big.
Yeah, he's big. He's solid.
Rusev's a big guy. Rusev Day.
And of course, it was good to see Kevin Owens and AJ Styles go at it. I thought that was
Yeah,
really
it's
cool.
good.
You know,
To what end? I don't.
yeah. And wait a minute. Does Sami Zayn still come out to his old music?
I think so.
Oh God, they need to change that.
Well, they didn't change it for TJ Perkins. They sure as hell ain't gonna change it for Sammy.
Hey, you leave TJ Perkins alone.
Just saying, man. They had the perfect chance to make it like just slow it down, make it. Oh my God. There is a Rusev. I love this. There's a photo of Rusev wearing a day one ish shirt. Rusev Day ish. I love it.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
It's good stuff.
And then Ruby Riot took on and defeated Naomi
Mm-hmm.
of the Riot Squad with two teams.
Yo, okay. Well, okay. I'm glad. So who won that match again?
Ruby Riot.
Okay, as she should. Like, because when they had Naomi and Charlotte beat two of the Riot Squad, I was like, oh, why are you burying them already?
Sarah Logan, and
Logan
Liv,
and Liv,
Liv Morgan.
yeah, like you guys are burying them already.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You gotta have to have the good guys win at least once. But then again, what's the point?
Yeah.
They win. They won. Once they like, that's kind of the thing. The good guy has to win every time. It just takes the bad guy one time to win.
Yeah. That's a good point. But yeah. I mean, well, the Riot Squad's still intact versus Absolution. But so it also kind of makes me wonder. Because we still see Sonya Deville in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
Okay. I'm pretty sure, but those are pre-taped, so I'm assuming she's about to be done with doing that.
Well, she did have a title match with Ember Moon, so
Yeah,
I mean,
and she wasn't going to win that.
but yeah, I don't have anything. Oh, this Randy Orton Shinsuke Nakamura just that's weird. I don't know. That pairing just seems weird.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
But,
what is up with this fire stick? This is a piece of shit.
But, oh yeah. So, okay. At what point do you feel Dolph Ziggler will make a return? You know, ever since
At Royal Rumble, I'm assuming he'll be back at the Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
You know, that makes the most sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Either that or WrestleMania, but I think
I feel like it'd be like, I don't know why you would keep him off until then, but yeah, I mean, because he's gonna basically, well, I mean, if anything, he'll show up at Royal Rumble to beat up whoever I'm saying is going to be Bobby Roode for the United States Championship, and then he'll come out, beat him up, and take it, and be like, WrestleMania, you and me for the United States Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Either that, or he'll beat him on the SmackDown after that, and then Bobby Roode will get a match at WrestleMania for him to win again. So it gives Dolph Ziggler another title run, and it gives Bobby Roode 2.
Oh yeah.
It gives them more.
You mention it.
Fell swoop, and that's all they care about at this point. Just title run numbers. They like it.
So, okay, what the heck are they gonna do with the former Hype Bros feud? Are they just?
They're in the bracket, so they're one of the first round matchups. It'll be because I'm assuming it's going to be because Aiden English didn't fight Xavier Woods, did he last week?
No.
So it'll be the Zack Ryder Mojo Riley match, and then Xavier Woods versus Aiden English.
Oh, okay. I was about to say because it.
So I'm assuming. So I'm assuming that means Mojo's going to win his match, and then since Jinder Mahal is the winner of this one, then that means Xavier Woods will win his because they're going to have to face each other. The winner of Bobby Roode has to face whoever wins Mojo, Zach, and Jinder Mahal faces whoever wins Xavier, Aiden. So that kind of tells you exactly how that's going to go.
So, who would you like to see?
It's going to be Bobby Roode because Dolph Ziggler, unless he is gone, like he has to be involved, and why have him fight Jinder Mahal?
Good point. Good
And
point.
it's not going to be Xavier Woods.
Oh no, no, definitely
It's
not.
definitely not.
Yeah, Bobby Roode seems to be
The choice.
the one that makes most sense.
He's the only face other than Xavier Woods
Right.
that has a chance of being in the finals.
Let's see. Do you have anything else
For SmackDown? No.
No. Okay. I guess we could move the 205 live. I don't have a lot.
It'll be a quick run by. Like no point in like in 205 live. 205.
So looks like there's some dissension within the Zoe train.
I don't know why they even made this just a stable of convenience and the way that the battle lines are drawn because you have so many heels versus good guys.
Pretty much. And of course, you know, more Hideo Itami defeated Jack Gallagher.
Getting a huge push.
Yeah. But yeah, we actually saw both Japanese superstars in Atami and Tozawa, which, you know, Tozawa lost to Tony Nese. But yeah, so
I thought Tony Nese was going to be a good guy after that beatdown.
I thought so too. I
Whatever.
actually thought so too.
They just, oh my god, what are they doing?
But I mean,
Stupid.
oh, and I
It's all
also noticed. So you remember how I had mentioned about like Lindsay Dorado and such? He performs on Main Event.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, probably.
Which is surprising to me, like
The Main Event is being used.
that he's just performing on that and not on.
It is
Live.
very weird that he's not on that. That's an odd choice.
Because the last time he had a match on 205 Live, I believe, was against TJP.
Yeah, where's TJP at?
I think he was out with an injury.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't even remember when he got injured or whatnot. But yeah, that's the last time I remember Lindsay Dorado being in a 205 Live match. I don't even think he's on the. He might be on the 205 Live tour coming up.
He should be. I would think he would be.
But then again, you know, Matt Hardy is on that tour, and I think Bray Wyatt's on that tour. So I don't know why the heck they're doing that.
No, that's just to get people to buy tickets. That is to get people to buy tickets. That is 100% what that is. That is to get people to come to the actual show.
Well, they need to change the name of the show then.
They would 100% need to. Trust me, I am always against a lot of their decisions because they're just dumb.
Because Bray Wyatt is like 2 cruiserweights.
Yeah, they just need to. They need to fix a lot of things.
But of course, Cedric Alexander continues his winning ways, teaming up with Mustafa Ali, and but yeah, apparently now Drew Gulak and Arya Daivari are just back and forth at each other, and just, I mean, they already pretty much kicked Tony Nese out of the Zoe train.
They did. They beat him up and they tossed him out.
And even though Tony Nese is still
a heel, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
He had the perfect way to not be a heel.
But
and you add another good guy since TJP, which whatever the hell he was, whatever, dude.
Yeah, and I assume that TJP will be back as a heel?
I would assume so.
So, but yeah, so it looks like really a lot of pushing for Atami and Cedric Alexander leading up to his cruiserweight title shot.
Oh yeah,
So I'm hoping he'll win it, but
that would be nice.
you never know. But
No, you do not.
I don't have anything else for 205 Live.
I got jack shit.
All
I didn't
right.
even get. I didn't get a chance to even watch the damn show live. It's been a busy week, as I can assume as you are as well.
Yeah.
Busy as hell.
Yeah, it's been a minute. NXT.
Yep. God, come on, man. You gotta wait. We're still.
So this week's NXT definitely had me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it.
It was good. You should watch it. I would say you should definitely watch it.
I can get my damn fire stick to work and stop being a dick.
So, Street Profits
I like Street Profits. They're fun.
carried quite a promo, post-match promo. But yeah, just calling folks out. Undisputed Era, Authors of Pain. Just
They need to do it, man. They're good. They're trying to move them up.
yeah, they're
The
building.
rankings, they have to.
They're definitely been building their stock, and also they're getting over with the crowd, and it's been really, really good considering the way Angelo Dawkins has really just been, throughout his NXT career. It's just
Him, Sawyer Fulton, Ty Dillinger, and Jason Jordan were the ones that whenever I would see them in matches together, like because they were both on tag teams with each other, the alternate. Jason Jordan with Ty Dillinger and Sawyer Fulton and Angelo Dawkins for the longest time. Those two were on tag teams for the longest time, and then they finally found that one tag team partner where it worked, or it seems.
And
Weird.
this is why I miss American Alpha. I think the one bad thing that I just don't like about American Alpha was their tag team finisher. Grand Amplitude.
I like that. It was good.
Dude.
The high back body drop. What are you talking about?
All he's doing is just back body drop, tosses him to Chad Gable, and he just catches it.
From an elevated shit. It's awesome.
That ain't nothing special.
Dude, most people's finishers aren't anything special.
Shoo. High.
No, I'm not.
You are for a tag team finisher.
Yep. Where you're literally tossing a dude to get back body swing. Yeah. That's good stuff. And the fact that they would have the ref jump up whenever they would land, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're an awesome tag team, and they should still have been a tag team right now, championship or not.
Yeah, they ruined it.
Okay. So, Ember Moon had her first title defense. Defeated Sonya Deville. This was actually a good match. This was.
I love the way you say "actually." Oh, you were so surprised.
Well, I mean.
Yeah. You were very surprised. I see.
I wasn't too sure. Just because. I just wasn't too sure. I wasn't too sure. But this was a good match. I definitely enjoyed it. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy this next part.
Yep, get to it.
I really don't know how you could be the type of person that you are in regards to this.
Why? It's easy. Super easy. She's really annoying.
I'm going to pray for you.
She's really annoying. She's obnoxious. I hate it. That goody gumshoe bullshit. And the fact that she's a damn pirate gimmick in 2017. It's ridiculous.
Next time I see you, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to lay hands on you. I'm going to pray for you.
She's a pirate. Man, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies don't even make money anymore. Man, get out of here. You are at least 7 to 10 years too late.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Are you Cervantes from friggin' Soul Calibur? Nobody wants you up in here. Get out of here, man.
Gosh, you're like a
get that bully. Weak shit out of here.
You're such
weak.
A bully.
I'm not a bully. I'm a person who's real, and that shit is weak. I'm not believing anything that's going on with that character. That shit is weak. She's a damn pirate. She is literally the pirate character from Dodgeball. That is her gimmick.
How dare you?
She thinks she's a pirate. She is Pirate
You are
Steve.
seriously
She's
comparing her
Pirate
to
Steve,
Steve the
dog. That's her
Pirate?
gimmick. That's her gimmick. Steve the Pirate is her gimmick.
Okay.
That's the idea. She chose that as a gimmick. That was her choice.
Let me
That
let
was
me
the one she went with.
let me ask you something.
Yep.
If you don't mind me asking, when is your birthday?
October 10th.
October 10th, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw a party for you. I'm gonna throw a super kick party for you just for saying
Mm-hmm.
that. Just for
Okay.
saying that.
She's Steve the Pirate, man.
Watch.
Comes down to music.
I'm
It's
gonna put that on my
Cervantes
calendar.
background, some background music. Man, she got she got Soul Calibur BGM on when she walking down to the ring. Get out of here, dog.
I'm gonna throw a
She
birthday
got Soul
super kick
Calibur. She
party
got
for
Soul
you.
Calibur 2 music playing in the background. Get out of here with that. This is not 2001 or the time for pirates. I'm glad she got her ass whooped. She needs to. She ain't cute. She's gross.
So for all those that are wondering what the heck we're talking about,
Beat her ass.
after
Destroy
Ember
her. Dude.
Moon's title defense, Kairi Sane's music hit. She comes out.
Cervantes' background music is what you mean. Cervantes has now entered the arena.
Golly, I'm gonna give you a super
Mm-hmm.
kick. Pirate Princess Kairi
You.
Sane.
I'm Cervantes.
Kairi Sane comes out and pretty much signals that she is looking forward to a shot at Ember Moon's title. You know,
Yeah.
even flashes her elbow, her
Oh.
1916 elbow pad. And then,
So
right
bad.
before our very eyes,
She got wrecked.
Shayna Baszler
Wrecked her.
puts her in the chokehold.
Go to sleep, little girl.
Pretty much very similar to Samoa Joe's Kakina Clutch.
Yeah, enjoy your nap and you can go play with the Lost Boys, Captain Hook. Get the frick out of here. Get out of here,
She
man. You
wasn't,
ain't preparing. Get
she
outta
wasn't
here.
saying that when she beat her in the Mae Young Classic to win it.
That was bullshit. And
Whatever, man. Please.
Bullshit.
Please. She shouldn't have even been in the finals. What are
She
you
should.
talking about?
Yeah, okay. The most dominant one in the whole thing. Okay.
I thought your girl Piper Niven should have been in the finals.
She should have been in the final, but she wasn't. They messed up on that too. Kairi Sane shouldn't have been in it, and Kairi Sane shouldn't be anywhere around here. She's gross.
You are
disgusting.
high.
Disgusting, dude.
You are so high.
So gross.
So, Shayna Baszler pretty much shut that down by putting her in the sleeper chokehold.
Yes.
Pretty much, Kairi
So
Sane coming out looking all good and everything as she usually does, and then she gets
She
choked
doesn't.
out. There, you
looks-
happy?
Sometimes she looks dumb half the time, and I'm glad she got choked out because she's the effing worst.
You are such an animal.
She's a bad gimmick.
So here's my thing with this. So just to get back on topic, here's the thing with this. Okay, so Shayna Baszler debuts in this fashion, which you know I would hope that maybe in the next week or so she'll debut in a match. So
Yeah.
okay, here's what I kind of wonder about this. So are they going to take a detour from Kairi Sane getting a push for the title and have her and Shayna Baszler feud? Like, I guess, do you feel that's
Because they're both going to.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last part. What were you saying?
Oh, they're both going after the same thing,
Uh-huh.
the championship. So it would make more sense just to have a little pit stop. But I don't know who that in the meantime. If not both of them.
I guess my thing is, so maybe do you potentially have Shayna Baszler be the one to take the title from Moon?
I mean, she would be my choice to take it from her.
Because, I mean, what other heels do you really have? I mean, she just defeated Sonya
You
Deville.
don't have any other heels.
And unless the iconic duo
No.
or
They're one year, I feel. Or after WrestleMania at the very least.
They
So
need to get some more girls on NXT.
yeah, they have kind of dropped the ball on that show as far as they
Because
set themselves up to make to keep going, which they always seem to do. They always leave like the cupboard bare, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we got to do something with these girls. Let's do something, I guess."
it's like, when is Zeta going to finally start wrestling more on
Uh,
camera, you know? And
Never.
she's been mostly doing house shows. And,
That makes sense.
I just. What the heck are they doing?
They have a problem with doing things that make sense
Because
all the time.
Cause I at least want Ember Moon to have a decent title run, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I feel like it's just gonna be whatever.
because I'm sure the feud with Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler is going to be back and forth for a while, and I can only see Kairi Sane finally winning the title from someone like Shayna Baszler
Yeah,
or another heel.
makes most sense against Shayna.
So I mean, yeah. Okay. So the big match that took place, the Fatal 4-Way number one contenders match
Mm.
for a title shot against Andrade Cien Almas, the current champ. Now, you had Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano, Aleister Black, Lars Sullivan, and Killian Dane, which I feel like these four choices were great choices for this match.
Yeah,
Very, very great choices. You know, I know they had the qualifying rounds, and even though he lost, Roderick Strong had a great showing against Lars Sullivan, even though he did lose. Um, this was an excellent match.
hmm
And of course, the big shocker was Johnny Gargano not only getting the victory, but pinning Aleister Black
well, due to some interesting things.
due to Adam Cole,
Undisputed era.
And Red Dragon. Um,
Undisputed era.
I refuse to call him that. You can call him that if you want to, but that is such a dumb name. I refuse to call him that. But yeah, they did a little bit of interference, and yeah, Johnny Wrestling pins Aleister Black,
Yep.
and Johnny Gargano is the number one contender to face Andrade Cien Almas at NXT Takeover Philly.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, because that's a Royal Rumble weekend, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. So, okay. While I'm a big fan of Johnny Wrestling, I've met him twice. Once in Chikara, once in Dragon Gate. Here's the thing with this. While it's very awesome that he's getting the push that he's getting,
hmm
I still have a bad feeling that Tommaso Ciampa is going to come back and interfere and blow his title shot. Or not his title shot, but like the match.
hmm Yeah.
That's really the only thing I could see happening. I as much as it would be shocking and really cool, I don't see Johnny Gargano defeating Andrade Cien Almas.
Oh no.
Especially with enough trouble as he's had against them with Selena Vega's interference and her tactics and her, sassiness. I think that was too obvious and too perfect of a time for Tommaso Ciampa to come back and interfere.
Yeah.
Like, I could totally see something like Selena Vega being barred from ringside, or not barred from ringside, but being kicked out to the back locker room, and then that serves as an opening for Tommaso Ciampa to interfere. It's too perfect of a scenario. I mean, the only other thing I could see happening is, I mean, since he's so over with the fans, and it would be
Yeah.
quite a story, you know, maybe he does defeat Andrade Cien Almas, and then maybe then Tommaso Ciampa comes back, and then that feud starts back up.
Mm. Yeah.
So those are the two things I could either see happening, but I think the first idea I had is going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the way I see it as well.
You know, and it would just be perfect timing because, you know, he should be able to come back by that time anyway. But yeah, just, and it's such a bummer, but I mean, it would be good for business. But I could probably also see Aleister Black maybe feuding with Adam Cole and Red Dragon.
I feel like he's definitely about to feud with Adam Cole and Red Dragon.
Especially after the awesome match that they had in the qualifying.
Well, there was a tweet. He put out a tweet yesterday. That I feel like
Who, Aleister Black or Adam Cole?
Yeah, Aleister Black put up a tweet yesterday, kind of referencing the possibility of continuing it. Okay, here's what it says. At WWE, Aleister reads, "I accept this defeat. I will not, however, accept the reason for it. Redemption and vengeance. That familiar burn inside my chest. You just invited the devil in. Hashtag fade to death."
Ooh.
At WWE NXT.
Dang.
Yeah, so he's coming. He's coming hard.
Aleister Black coming with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Dang, I like it. I like it.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
I like that. I like that. I do like that. But man, that was such an amazing match. The whole thing with this is because, I mean, he did also connect Black Mass to Lars Sullivan.
Yeah.
Pretty much knocking him out.
Interesting.
It makes me wonder what direction they're going to take with him. And honestly, I'll kind of throw this out there. Do you think Killian Dane needs to be on his own?
I mean, he doesn't really serve a purpose in Sanity.
Yeah.
He doesn't really serve a single purpose.
I mean, he has his own theme music, for crying out loud.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I mean,
once again, a middle championship would fix your problem, and he could have a championship.
Because, I mean, the way, like, and he's great in the ring, too, just with his ability as, you know, the Beast of Belfast. Just, you know, he's got the high-flying ability, he's got the strength. I mean, honestly, I could see him getting really pushed. I would kind of push him more so over Lars Sullivan, but I can see why they're pushing Lars Sullivan.
Well,
so,
yeah.
I mean, he's the monster of NXT, so. But yeah, they need to figure out like some legit contenders for Ember Moon's title, and the women's division in NXT just needs a sprucing up.
Oh yes, it does. It just lost 3.
Because
you just lost 3 girls. You just gave away. I'm sorry, you gave away 5. You gave away 5 girls that could have done something. You know.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Lana. Put Lana in NXT.
Not against him.
She could be the new.
She could hold her own against damn Naomi. She gonna get wrecked.
She could be Eva Marie 3.0.
Yeah, well, they always try it, but I doubt they're gonna even do it for her.
But
they don't seem to actually like her. I don't know why they hired her.
I thought talent like Bianca Belair and Jazzy Gabera were signed. It's like
they were too. It's weird to me. They just seem to be making. They make a lot of decisions that just leave me scratching my head. I'm like, what the f?
Like, I mean, for crying out loud, Bianca Belair, a sister that can do a 450 splash. Yeah. Like, get her on TV.
She's real good. She needs to be on TV though.
You know, Jazzy Gabera. You know, she's over with the fans. You know, like
at least at that show she was, and she could be a monster, but whatever. They're just gonna.
You know,
it's all gonna be a waste of time.
Just. Rachel,
Exercise and futility.
Rachel Evers, just they need that to spruce up that division. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing that they let it get this like empty and this just I don't know.
But um, got anything else for NXT?
Nope.
Okay, me neither. Um, Before I go into ROH, got a few things I kind of want to bring up and sort of point out. So, um, rumor has it, War Machine, Hanson and Rowe will eventually be coming to the WWE.
What's that?
War Machine.
Oh yeah. I remember hearing about that. There was a couple other people too. It was War Machine and some other folks that I had read like a list of 5 people that were supposedly coming over.
Yeah.
And one of them, it was like Ricochet.
Yeah, Ricochet was another one.
And then War Machine, and then 2 others.
Do you remember the 2 others?
I can't remember that shit at all.
Okay. Definitely Ricochet was another one I heard, which I think he would be a beast on 205 Live, or just in general. Like, he's a phenomenal wrestler.
Oh yeah.
Like, honestly, he could be on par with, doing matches with AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Shoot. But, if he gets signed, he'll go to 205 Live or NXT. So, I mean, speaking of which, like, I guess 205 Live sort of is kind of considered main roster since they compete on Raw as well, right?
I couldn't tell you for sure.
Okay. Because it makes me kind of wonder if, like, Ricochet, for example, if he were to go straight to 205 Live, would he be considered main roster? But
yeah, I mean, I technically feel like Finn Balor should be in 205 Live. Bo Dallas should be there. Like, there's a lot of those dudes that are small. Well, I guess Bo Dallas may be a little bigger.
No, not Bo Dallas. No.
But I'm like his size. I feel like he's not that big.
Yeah.
He's a little guy.
But yeah, like, I just Ricochet would be great, just as long as they do right to him. That's the main thing, because Ricochet is a beast. Oh, so who do you think will get announced to be inducted into the 2018 Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame?
Shit, I don't know. I heard Goldberg, but that's it.
So I actually want to give shout out to the Potsy and Tino show, Tino Gray and Rob Potsy Potchek, because they discussed some of this on their Facebook Live show last night. So I heard potentially the Dudley Boys, which would make sense. Potentially Christian.
I like Christian. That'd be cool.
But with Christian, you don't think that would be too early?
I mean, what's it got to do with early? Who gives a shit?
Well, I thought like Hall of Fame is sort of kind of like any other kind of Hall of Fame.
It's a fake. Okay, Jason, I don't know how to tell you this. This is all predetermined, so it's all made up.
But they gotta stay.
They can literally do whatever they want to do.
They gotta stay in the flow. No, I'm just yanking your chain. But nah, like, Dudley Boys makes sense. Christian makes sense. And oh man, you could pull a good video vignette for Christian. Like, man, multiple time tag team champion, ECW champion, world heavyweight champion, intercontinental champion, European champion. Holy crap.
Yeah. A lot of championships.
Dude, like, Christian has won like
He's held a
what?
lot. He's held a lot of gold, man.
He's held a ton of gold.
Yeah,
Like
that's why. That's why I'm always like, why is that too late? It's crazy.
now that I think about it, he's won a ton of gold. Like, I mean, I know Edge seems to be like the bigger star out of the two, but Christian
Yeah.
has held his own.
Oh yeah, he's decorated, man.
But then again, he's a great wrestler, and he even made a case in Impact Wrestling for a while. But
Yeah, no, his stuff in Impact Wrestling was good.
yeah, Christian's always really been a great wrestler, and just
Hmm.
he's had a heck of a career. Um, wasn't one Kurt Angle,
What about Triangle?
wasn't he also announced or
Triangle was last
potentially?
year, I thought.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was last year. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see who else they. I still, even though despite what's happened, I still really believe China and Chris Benoit should be inducted. But
Yeah, but it's not happening anytime soon.
yeah, unfortunately. But it'll be interesting to see who else gets inducted to the Hall of Fame. Um, let's see. Oh, so as far as this year, who would you say in the WWE, male and female, singles,
Hmm.
um, who do you like feel were the best heels and the best faces just throughout the year? Like,
Shoot, I don't know. I mean, I guess Charlotte was a good face. I guess I would just have to go with who was actually like effective. Samoa Joe was a good heel.
good pick, yeah, yeah.
Charlotte was a good face. Alexa was a good heel,
Mm-hmm.
although her programs are garbage.
Kevin Owens,
Yeah, Kevin Owens is a good heel. Sami Zayn is a good heel now, especially.
hmm.
Um,
AJ
some,
Styles,
yeah, AJ and Shinsuke, good faces. So
yeah.
that's two faces. I feel like that's it.
Do you feel that maybe an honorable mention should go to Naomi?
Fault because she's the only other face, like woman face, that's done anything.
Yeah, I guess so.
She's, there's only been two successful face women wrestlers this year, and it was Naomi and Charlotte,
Hmm. Um,
which is weird.
yeah, you would
The rest of them are always failed,
you would think Sasha Banks and Bailey would be in that picture, but
but
yeah,
they failed more than they've won.
or
So,
even Becky Lynch. But
yep, failed
man,
more than one,
I hate how they crapped on
or just
on my
not even
Irish
shown
crush.
on TV.
I hate how they crapped on my Irish crush.
Yeah,
Um, wait, Asuka
no,
should be on
no,
that list.
she should not.
Hey, she's been dominant,
Whatever, dude.
undefeated.
No,
Nope,
whatever.
nobody's ready
She
for
was,
her.
and she was a heel for half of that. Get out of here with that.
Was she?
Yes, she was.
Mm.
As soon as she didn't shake Mickey James' hand, it was like, okay, yeah, you're a heel. And then when she beat up Aaliyah and was like held the Oscar lock or whatever the crap it is, yeah, no, she's a heel.
The Young Bucks are technically heels, but they once we.
Dude, you don't even want to get me started. You don't want to get me started on Young Bucks.
I'm
So.
just joking.
I like Young Bucks. I got a real big problem with the Young Bucks.
Oh man. Um. Okay. How about tag teams?
Shit, I mean, New Day haven't done shit this year. The Usos have been okay, but once again, like their matches are great, but I expect that from them in the New Day. That's not impressive to me. Their
Uh,
matches are always good. The Bar was okay.
I thought the Bar
Uh,
did pretty good until the injuries to Cesaro and Sheamus.
yeah, I mean, Yeah, the tag teams I can only think of three that did anything. Rusev Day. Rusev and English, they were good. They were over with the fans. That's important. Yeah, that's about it. I can't think. I mean, I like Breezango, but they didn't do anything this year.
Yeah, they don't really wrestle much. They just do the fashion files
Mm,
stuff. Um, the club?
you gotta be joking. You have to be joking, right?
Maybe earlier this year, but
Not
not.
even earlier this year. What have they done? They've literally done nothing.
They were tag champs.
Was that this year or last year?
I'm pretty sure it was this year.
I feel
I
like that was
thought.
last year because they lost that shit at WrestleMania.
Well, that's why I said early this year.
Oh no, screw that! I'm not counting that at all. That's stupid. I'm not counting that.
Uh, um,
They had it for no time before they lost it too. I'm not counting that.
yeah.
I'm not even counting the Hardy Boys being champion. I'm not counting that.
I mean, I would
That was because that was pointless. In the end of the day, that was pointless.
I will say that they probably deserve biggest pop of the year.
Well, duh.
Uh,
Yeah, they think they do. They had the biggest pop of the year.
yeah. Um, and of course, what about NXT? Anything that jump out you? NXT?
Aleister Black,
Aleister Black. Yep.
Adam Cole, baby.
Oh yeah. Like
Um,
man, when them and Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, man,
I
that
think, I
really
think, I
got
think
me
that's
going.
it. I think that's and I mean Drew McIntyre. Oh, not even Drew McIntyre, man. I don't feel like he was ever that over. To be honest with you,
Uh,
I feel like he's over, but he's not that over.
if he
Like
was,
I feel like he's the over that Vince thinks Finn Balor is. I think he actually got Finn Balor mixed up with Drew McIntyre when he was like, "Oh, you're only kinda over. Oh, you must be talking about Drew McIntyre, not actually Finn Balor, because Finn Balor's boring ass is over as shit, but he's boring as shit, and now they're just booking him like he's not over, and they're gonna make him not over because it'll fit the narrative."
with Finn Balor, I mean, really ever since his match with AJ Styles, I mean, I just really
Well, that's when he started losing like every friggin' week.
and
Oh,
not
and then he started fighting the nobodies.
I'm just pissed that he never got they never put him back in the Universal title picture when he never freaking lost the title.
I mean, that happens all the time. I mean, Kevin Owens didn't get his title shot. He didn't get his rematch.
And it's annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying that Kevin Owens never got his rematch for his title.
So I just
Makes no sense.
but okay. Um my next question is how do you think things will go with Enzo Amore once Big Cass returns?
I mean, it won't have anything to do. Like they're both heels now, so it could literally be whatever.
So do you think they could reunite?
That'd be cool, but it'd be pointless. I mean, he's a winner now. I don't know what they're gonna do with their stuff anymore.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
I don't
That's
think
actually
I just don't think they even know. I don't feel like it'll matter at all.
because they're still never going to win the tag team championships.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Big Cass needs to go to SmackDown, and Baron Corbin needs to go to Raw. Switch him.
Oh yeah, shake some things up, eh?
He needs to get because he needs to be big. Big Cass should be put with Carmella. Baron Corbin should go to Raw. Like it's just get it, just fix it.
Hmm. Okay. Next question. In either of the shows, 2018, who would you like to see, or who do you think will really break out and have a big year in 2018?
Oh, I couldn't even begin to tell you, dude.
Like, who would you want to see? Like,
What up? I don't. Whoever's gonna give me the best matches and the best storylines, to be honest with you, like I would like Mojo to get new tights and to be more, but his character unfortunately doesn't have anything interesting about it other than the fact that he beat Zack Ryder and he won the Andre the Giant Memorial, and I feel like that also the Memorial should now be seen as a thing that makes you full on heel because everybody who wins it goes heel or is already a heel.
let's see.
Baron Corbin wins it the first time.
We had
Heel.
Baron Corbin. We had who else? Oh, Cesaro.
Heel.
Who else has won that?
I feel like it's Cesaro, Baron, and Mojo.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Mojo Rawley. Yep,
Yeah,
sure
all
did.
heel. All
Sure
heel.
did. Yep.
Because they never do anything with those guys, so then they turn heel.
Oh, another thing that came to mind. So it has been said that Batista does want to return
Yes, to face Triple H.
to face Triple H, but not only that, but
Full
be
time.
full time. I admire his courage and just wanting to do that for another run in the WWE. It's a lot.
Oh yeah, it's insane. I think he's just not thinking it through.
Yeah.
It's a thing. He thinks he can still run that run, and dude, your body's not going to let you. It doesn't even let people half your age do it.
But he has become quite a movie star. I will give him that.
Well, absolutely, that's good. He should want to focus on that.
Yeah.
Be the best you could be at that. I mean, because to a certain degree, you're going to be in the Hall of Fame, but let's be real, dog. Nobody's going to remember any of your storylines at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to remember you like that. That's not what your character ever was. Like, you were portrayed as that at a couple points, and I liked him. And he, outside of Evolution, he did very well. But yeah, no, bro. Like, you're not that guy. That's not for you. Like, you were the WWE guy that was really popular in WWE that just happened to break into movies because the perfect parts came along. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah.
There's nothing about his run that was particularly great. I enjoyed him, but yeah, no. Hell no. He's not that dude, man. That's not for him.
Not that dude.
He could be in the Hall of Fame, but he's going to be like, okay, yeah, you can put you in the Hall of Fame because you've been champion a bunch because you're big. But he worked to be a good wrestler. I can't even take that away from him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, a lot of his feuds were garbage because he was on SmackDown most of the time, and he had to fight damn Great Khali and Rey Mysterio and shit.
Oh, another rumor, which I want to give another shout out to Rob Potsy Potchak for bringing this up in the Wrestling and Comments thread on Facebook. So there's a rumor that at the 25th anniversary of Raw, that Taker would make an appearance.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be scheduled to show up. I feel like
it makes me wonder. Like,
apparently there's one more match that he's going to come back for one more match.
And let me guess, it'll probably be at WrestleMania.
More than likely.
Is it going to be against Roman? Wait, no.
It can't be. It can't be because he'll be facing Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. So I can officially not care about the Universal Championship.
So who the heck would?
I'm glad it's not WWE Championship. That's all I care about.
So who the heck would Taker face then?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, whoever it is, it can't look good.
No, I mean, it's going to be a horrible match, so it doesn't really matter.
Probably.
We're not going to get any more good matches from Taker anymore, and let's just call it what it is. Like, it's that time is dead.
Go ahead and put him in the Hall of Fame. Shoot, I don't care.
Yeah, might as well. He's done, dude. Like, he is done.
Yeah. And okay. Anything else WWE related before? Okay.
Let's move along to the indies.
ROH Awards 2017.
R.I.P. to Cody Rhodes' title reign.
So, yeah.
So stupid. Whatever.
Wrestler of the Year.
Cody Rhodes.
Nominees were Cody, Christopher Daniels, the villain Marty Scurll, Dalton Castle, and Jay Lethal.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, yeah.
Gonna be Cody. Kind of has to be.
Yeah.
He's their new CM Punk situation.
Pretty much.
He's the face of ROH, but then they had him lose the belt after how long?
Yeah, but in Dalton Castle's defense, I
Mm,
mean,
yeah,
this is his first singles title.
it doesn't matter. That's even worse.
And, because the only other title he's won is the six-man titles.
Which is makes total sense to me. Whatever. I like Dalton. He's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a better Santino Morella. Um,
Oh, the
um,
crowd love him.
I know, but it's the same thing as Santino. It's a comedy bit. Like it's the perfect 10. It's Adam
Yeah.
Rose. They're joke characters that aren't meant to be taken seriously,
But
and
can
they get people
wrestle.
they get people behind them and they react to it. And in Fandango, whenever they stop reacting to it, they're basically done.
Yeah, which folks can say,
And even sometimes it doesn't even take them to stop being reacted to it. They can just say, "Oh, they're done. Who cares? Nobody cares anymore." And Adam Rose's part, they're still reacting to Adam Rose.
yeah.
They just stopped putting him on TV, so that lost all momentum. They basically a lot of times when these characters lose the momentum they've gained, it's because of what creative does with them and the fact that they don't show them on TV for like a week or a month at length. And then it's just like, oh, all the momentum they had is totally gone now. So now when you show back up, you get nothing. They're like, oh, you're done. You gotta get out of here. It's so bad.
Yeah. And
I don't get how nobody understands that over there in that company. I don't understand how nobody just thinks about it. Like, hold up, no, we shouldn't do that.
wait a minute. Um but yeah, I mean, folks can say what they want about Santino Marella, but the dude can wrestle. I will say that.
Really can.
All
You
right.
definitely can.
Next category, Woman of Honor Wrestler of the Year.
Kelly
Um,
Klein.
the nominees were Kelly Klein,
Kelly Klein.
Mandy Leone,
Kelly
Deanna Perrazzo,
Klein.
Sumi Sakai,
Kelly
and
Klein.
Jenny Rose.
Everybody can sit down. Kelly Klein.
Kelly Klein
Kelly Klein.
she's a good pick.
She's the only pick.
Uh,
Yes.
Deanna
Kelly Klein.
Perrazzo,
No, not
Sumi
picking her.
Sakai. Sumi
Not
Sakai
picking
was
her.
one of the originals.
Whatever. Who cares? That's not what this is for. This is for this year.
She's done
This is
very
for
well
this year, right?
this
This is
year.
for
Yeah,
this year. Yeah.
she's done
Kelly
very well
Klein.
this year.
Kelly Klein. Because who was focused all the time on when they first started doing the Women of Honor YouTube videos? Kelly Klein. Kelly Klein.
Mandy Leone had a good bit of that too.
Whatever. Kelly Klein, who was in the most of them. I bet if you look, it'll be Kelly Klein. She is the reason for the season.
Yeah, but she isn't the only one that's been very successful this year. I'm just saying.
It's been as successful as Kelly Klein.
But
Not even. That win-loss record ain't even close.
Tag Team of the Year,
Oh, no shit.
which I mean, we both know who's going to win this. Nominees were The Addiction, The Kingdom, The Briscoes, Motor City Machine Guns, and The Young Bucks.
Young Bucks are winning because they win it all. And okay, I'll just go ahead and go to my Young Bucks thing. Okay, I like the Young Bucks. I enjoy them a lot. I think they're fun. I love watching them. I watched a bunch of their tag team matches in the junior tag team, junior IGWP, whatever.
IWGP.
That I thought it was the first way, the first time. Okay, got it. IWGP, fun. I love that they yell when they're about to do something like "I'm gonna kill you." Like that stuff's cool.
Yeah.
But they're kind of a joke. But it's only because they're little guys and because they're always smiling, kind of hamming it up, right?
True.
They're kind of two little mini Dolph Ziggler. And while I love them and I like Dolph Ziggler, that shit is annoying after a while. It is. It's very, 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 very annoying.
Dang. Little Dolph Zigglers. That's
Yeah, they're awesome, and I wanna draft them to my show. But they in real life they are boring.
Dude,
Like
you might as well. I'm drafting the Motor City Machine Guns.
okay, yay! I love Young Bucks. I want Young Bucks. I need them.
You can have them.
Yes. I love it. I love the Young Bucks. They're so good, but it's just because they evoke a certain kind of cool that when they start talking or start acting a certain way in the ring, they kind of kill instantly because they come across as like they come across like the Rockers. I mean, not just in costume and everything because their costumes
Makes
evoke
sense.
the Rockers a lot, but they have a certain snot nosed punk to them that
Yes,
works for me at
absolutely.
times, but can also grate on my nerves so bad
Yeah,
because it focuses more on comedy and not so much on their ability. And
yeah.
that's kind of disappointing for me 95% of the time because I think they're really talented.
Their promos are hit and miss.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the thing. Like it's just same thing with Marty Scroll. Like, do I watch like the Being the Elite things? I'm like, hey man, y'all probably should stop being so damn doofy.
I mean,
Because they're so goofy, I can't take them
they
seriously.
are. They are.
I can't take them seriously as like a dangerous faction. Like with those, and they're all like little, like they're all short as hell, like they're all the same height, and it's just like you guys like this stable, the Elite can't go to WWE because they would get swallowed the fuck up. They would
Yeah.
get they would get
Yeah. Well, yeah.
destroyed. They would get destroyed because just looking at that landscape, they don't even compare, right? Like they would basically only be able to fight the Singh brothers.
Yeah. And there's not really a whole lot of stables in
No,
the
but and that
WWE.
stable is so
So,
doofy that it does the DX thing, but in this climate, that DX thing it can be funny if you're doing like viral videos, but when you're in the ring, you need to be as serious as fucking possible.
I could
You
probably see
you
that.
need to be able to flip that switch.
I could probably see them feuding with the Miz Taraj.
Yeah, I'm giving. I mean, and that's also another thing too. Those would be two heel stables going against each other.
Uh,
That's yeah.
that's another. That's another
The Young Bucks
thing.
would be heels, but they would be like face heels because everybody would cheer them, but they would be doing heel stuff because those guys can't be good guys.
Well, they've always been face heels when you
Yeah,
think about it.
they like those guys cannot be good guys. They can't.
Uh,
They do not have the ability
yeah.
to look serious and normal for more than a second. They're always mugging,
I
so
guess
they can't.
is it because of how they react to the fans?
Yeah, they're always mugging. They're always on, quote unquote.
Because it's like, as I had mentioned before, hey, they're a Bullet Club, but they're going through two sweet and one sweet the fans,
Yeah, they're
and
always
just
real. Yeah, that's and like Fale don't fucking he don't too sweet people.
yeah,
The Gorillas of Destiny they don't too sweet people.
yeah. But I
Those dudes
mean,
are
they
beasts.
do in ROH,
They do, which pisses me off.
and I
But
guess
in New Japan, they do not do that
because I mean,
because they're
realistically, the only time I really see heels slap hands with fans is off camera.
yeah.
That's
Now,
like,
okay, there was a segment where Naito did like his eye thing. Because there was a baby standing on his dad's shoulders doing the whole eye thing,
yeah,
and he stopped and did it with him. I was like, this is fucking amazing. It was
yeah,
so good. It was so good.
yeah. There's those rare moments.
But
There's
Naito's the same as like Young Bucks. Like he's a face heel. Like the people love to cheer him because he has a good reason for doing what he's doing.
Oh yeah, like that whole stable, like Los Ingobernables de Japón. Yeah, Lij.
They're so good.
But okay, breakout star: Punishment Martinez, Adam Page, Flip Gordon, Shane Taylor, Jay White.
Mm. I don't know enough about any of them to give a good opinion or a true opinion. It would just be like, oh, guess.
Me personally, it would come down between Punishment Martinez and Flip Gordon, which I've seen both of them live, and they are amazing.
Yeah.
I've actually seen all five of these live, so. But I'm gonna go with Flip Gordon. Um, Here's an interesting one. Best moment of 2017. You have the Hardy Boys' surprise at Manhattan Mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
You have Bully Ray debuts at Manhattan Mayhem. The Briscoes turn on Bully Ray. The record-breaking Supercard of Arna this year. And Minoru Suzuki's first match in the USA in 25 years.
That's a guy who he made a drastic change.
Oh yeah, the leader of Suzuki
I
Gun.
I feel like the first time I remember seeing him, I remember him as something totally different.
Right, right.
Like I don't know, like I can't even picture it, but I remember him like from a long time ago just being kind of doofy, and now I'm just like this dude
Yeah,
is
he
fucking
was.
crazy.
But now he's a crazy psycho
Yeah, and
freaking.
I kind of love that. I love that transition because it seems like it feels natural.
Yeah, but he's a long time veteran.
Yeah,
So I mean, but yeah,
Taka Michinoku, like come on, man, you got Taka Michinoku being a heel again. Give it.
yeah. Oh man, love it, love it, love it. Um, feud of the year. We have Silas Young versus Jay Lethal, which was a great one.
Oh.
Bully Ray and Tommy Dreamer versus the Briscoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Young Bucks versus the Hardys. Dalton Castle versus Cody.
Uh-oh.
And Christopher Daniels versus Cody.
I don't like any of the ones with Cody. Cody hasn't had a good feud really in ROH yet.
Um, I really like the Silas Young Jay Lethal feud.
That's the best of the options.
Yeah. Move of the year.
What?
You have Dalton Castle's Bangarang.
Are you kidding me?
Jay Lethal's Lethal Injection.
Oh my god.
Kenny,
Why is that even a category?
Kenny King's Royal Flush. Will Ospreay's Os Cutter. Or Flip Gordon's Star Spangled Stunner.
Why is that? I don't know. I don't even know. I haven't seen half of them do their moves.
Um,
Do you want to listen anyway?
I really don't have a preference, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really bad category. What's the finisher that these guys have been doing their entire time in this company? Which this year is great. This year it's amazing.
It's based off of what's the most impressive, spectacular, and brutally devastating.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like the lethal injection has been his move for a long time. So if he wins it this year, why didn't he win it last year?
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
It's such a bad choice for a thing to do.
But best Final Battle 2017 entrance. Cody, Dalton Castle, the villain Marty Scurll, Punishment Martinez,
Whoop whoop.
Kenny King.
Scroll. Whoop whoop. Although
Uh,
that music makes no sense for that character.
what, for the villain?
Yeah, that whoop whoop. No, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, dude, I love that. That's like the best
No.
part.
It. That's the thing though. What does it have to do with the
What?
villain? Whoop whoop. It's
Whoop,
just
whoop. I mean,
no. That's out of the police shit. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like now, if the Gorillas of Destiny had it, then maybe, but not Marty Scurll. He does not come across as that kind of down. If you know what I'm saying.
which I have a feeling that in
He does not come
2018,
across as being down.
I have a feeling in 2018 he won't be with the Bullet Club for too much longer. I just have a feeling.
He's
But,
got a certain person, like an overactive personality kind of thing.
yeah, exactly. But see next match of the year, and this category is loaded.
I've seen none of them.
So we have the Las Vegas Street Fight for the ROH Tag Team titles, which was the Hardys versus the Young Bucks versus Roppongi Vice at the 15th anniversary.
Nice.
We have the ROH World Championship, Adam Cole versus Christopher Daniels at the 15th anniversary.
Cool.
We have the ladder match for the ROH Tag Team titles, which is the Hardys versus the Young Bucks at Supercard of Honor.
Okay.
We have the Elite versus the Addiction and Hiroshi Tanahashi at War of the Worlds, Night 1.
I haven't seen any of these.
We have Will Ospreay versus Jay White at War of the Worlds, Night 3. We have the ROH World Television Championship, Kushida and Marty Scurll at Best in the World. We have the ROH Tag Team Championship, the Young Bucks versus Best Friends versus War Machine at Best in the World.
A lot of damn matches, man. ROH always has like a million things.
We have LIJ versus Bullet Club at War of the Worlds UK Night 1.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Last Man Standing match, Jay Lethal versus Silas Young, Death Before Dishonor.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, the most recent one, ROH World Championship, Cody versus Dalton Castle,
Oh
final battle.
They're such a prisoner of the moment, dude. Oh, ridiculous. Okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, I haven't even seen half of these matches.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of them. I did see the ending of the shit.
Dalton Castle, Cody.
Yeah, exactly. I saw that.
Let's see. The only matches that I've seen were I've seen the ladder match with Hardys and Young Bucks.
Yep.
I've seen LIJ versus Bullet Club. I've seen Kushida Marty Skrull.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen the Elite versus Hiroshi Tanahashi and the Addiction. Yeah. Those are the only ones I've seen.
Yeah. Which one of those do you like the most?
Really, just because I really liked this sort of match and just the fact that they went up against each other. LIJ versus Bullet Club.
Yeah, you like the stables fighting each other, the two heel stables fighting each other?
Love it. Because, I mean, those are two, like, very dominating heel stables.
Yeah, I feel like they should not have much interaction.
Yeah. Like, once in a blue moon.
Yeah, it should only happen every once in a while.
But, yeah, that was all the categories. The results will be announced the week of January 8th.
Yeah.
Okay. That does it for that. So one last thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it apparently has been established that Chris Jericho and versus Kenny Omega, that Chris Jericho is the heel.
Yes, apparently, because he's from the outside coming in.
Right. And yeah, two Canadians going at it.
It's really weird.
And oh yeah, now I remember what that third thing was.
What's up?
I subscribed to New Japan Pro World.
Finally! Did you do it after I was like, hey, I restarted it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, I finally subscribed to that. So I will definitely be ready for Wrestle Kingdom 12.
Yeah, I've gone back to. Well, I'm trying to debate whether or not I want to go back to 2007. I'm trying to think what year did I start getting this shit? 2009? When did I get this? Because I kind of want to go back to when I first started watching it, but I think I was like in the 2010s. So that'd be like 2014. Yeah, I was working at Epic, so yeah, 2014.
2014. Okay.
And 2014. That was before Igor Noble's de Japan. Okay, can I just tell you, Jay White is weird, man. He's just all he is just Kenny Omega.
Jay White?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because his character looks like Kenny Omega in New Japan. He's dressed to look literally. He has the black leather jacket and he has the greasy black hair. Like, yo, it is, and he's wearing the gloves and shit. Like when he came out and attacked Tanahashi, I was like, no, this is dog shit. I am so uninterested in this now.
Huh.
Because he looked just like only thing he didn't have was the sunglasses. It's the only thing that separated him from Kenny Omega. It was embarrassing. I was pretty insulted, to be honest with you.
So, just to reiterate, Wrestle Kingdom, January 4th.
Mm-hmm.
In the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah. Yes.
It's at what time is it actually at?
It's gonna be in the morning. That's Sunday. It's gonna be like Sunday morning at like 4. Because right now it is December 30th, Saturday, 6:48. Japan Standard Time.
Because I'm
And
looking.
it's 4:48 here. They're literally like a day and 2 hours ahead.
Because it says 1600 hours Japan Standard Time.
Yeah, that's usually about 7 or so here. Like that's usually when it starts. It starts like usually starts like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, like 7 o'clock in the morning here. Generally, when I've always been watching them, I always watch them that Sunday morning.
Dang. I guess I was wondering because I was gonna try
At
to
least
see if
from what I
maybe
remember, that's usually what I've always had to do.
I was gonna try to see if you wanted to actually watch it together,
Oh, it's
but
early as fuck. It's early as shit, dude.
uh, and
That is
and and
early shit.
and everything is archived, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you'll be able to go right to it.
Dang,
It's a little bit weird with the phrasing that they put, but yeah, you can find all of it.
are you
And
actually
they, and they, and, they, and they'll make it super easy for you to find because it'll be on the splash page as soon as you log in. As soon as you go to the damn website, it'll be available.
are you actually going to watch it that early?
I mean, if I'm up, okay, so we got Wrestle Kingdom 12, 2 Eastern. Okay, so yeah, it's 2 Eastern.
2 in the morning
It does
or
not
2
say,
p.m.
but I'm assuming that's a good question. I do not feel like it's going to be 2 p.m. because it says 2300 PST, 700 GMT, seven. I mean 7 GMT. So yeah, I feel like that's going to be like two in the. Oh, and there's English commentary too. Nice. Or at least that's what they. Okay, so that's what. See, it's weird. They're putting it at weird times. They're putting weird different things because on the website they're showing you pictures of. So at January 4th, it just says Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho at 2 Eastern. Eastern Standard Time. 2:23. Yeah, see, it says 2300 PST with brackets January 3rd.
So
2300.
so that's 11 p.m. 2300 PST. That's 11
January
p.m.
3rd. Yeah, so it starts there at yeah, and then it'd be 2 Eastern. So I'm assuming it's going to be 2 in the morning here.
So
2 Eastern, January 4th. Or January 3rd, where we're at. January 3rd for us. It'll be January 4th for them.
so
Yeah, because it's January 3rd for us.
oh, okay. So
Because
yeah.
they're a day and 2 hours ahead of us.
Okay.
Because it's already December 30th on Saturday, 6:51.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's gonna be nighttime their time, so that's morning time our time.
gotcha. Okay. Dang.
Yeah, because I'll always catch them when I'm at work, and I work super early. I'm always checking at them
I see.
because that's when I watch all the different live shows that they put out. I'm like, oh, cool, live showing at 5 o'clock in the morning. Go give it to me. Just like I do with My Hero Academia, because My Hero Academia is added at 5 o'clock in the morning our time, right after it airs. You know?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Cuz like right now it's 6:51 in the morning in Japan
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah. So at nighttime it'll be our morning time.
right.
It's crazy. It's the weirdest shit.
Crap. Dang, I was hoping we could be able to see it together. Oh well.
But we can watch it and talk about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, we'll
It's
definitely
just
have to cover WrestleMania 12. Come on.
it's just I'll probably have to watch it later that night or so cuz
Oh yeah.
I'd be working.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll be at work doing shit. Well, I'll be able to watch it from at work at like 5. Well, I mean, I'll be working, but I'll have it on the side, just be able to rewind and go back and look. New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah. And looks
On the
like
Fire Stick, I haven't got it to work for it worth a damn. But it's super janky. So I'm hoping. Now my damn Fire Stick is not even recognizing the network. I'm hating all this. Okay.
And doesn't also uh Naito get a shot at Rainmaker
Yes, that's the main event or the co-main event. So there's
for the for the
hmm
IWGP Heavyweight title.
that was the original main event until they added the other thing.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
There's not a way to look at the card.
I don't know.
Dang.
At this point, I think like I'm on the website and yeah, they don't have it set up to do that kind of shit. Like I can see, if I click on January 3rd, it tells me no. It just tells me like the different live shows that they got coming.
Oh, okay.
And then you can get alerts when the live starts, but it needs to be
Gotcha. Alrighty. Fair enough. Fair enough. Think we've ranted and blabbed for long enough.
Yeah.
Looking forward to a lot of things here in 2018.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to finally getting my TV set up completely because I'm trying to get my Xbox One X hooked up to my 4K.
Oh yeah, we all got to get on
I
Mixer.
still haven't got to play it. I haven't really got to play with it.
Yeah, we all got to get on Mixer.
Still got to play this motherfucker. I was debating whether or not to sell this or not, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep it. It was $84.
You better keep it. Shoot.
I mean, I could sell it and get double my money, but I love Super Nintendo. It's fine.
Yeah, it's an excellent console.
And I couldn't help myself. I kind of had to. It was there. It would have been a thing I'd have been thinking about for a while. Like, I could just went in and got it.
But
and also I could play with Emily. I could play with Beautiful Nightmare.
Yeah,
it's got 2 controllers.
Beautiful Nightmare.
It'll be nice to play with. So I also got her Lego Dimensions as well.
Rock on.
Yeah, well, my bad self.
Wow, I think this is probably our longest broadcast
to date. Yeah.
But lucky punk. It's
feels just like old times.
It's been a pleasure.
Of course, man.
And looking forward to Geek Out with Games Out taking off more in 2018. 800K or bust.
800K or bust.
But anyway, that will conclude for this broadcast. Remember to like us, follow us, shout at us, the usual.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, one sweet. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching and tuning in. For Hollywood Cinema,
me,
and Blitzball Champ, yours truly. We will catch y'all in 2018.
Yeah. 800K or bust.
800K or bust. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Peace.
Peace.